Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I am Dan. We're going to explore the world as seen through Google Street View. None of this is planned or rehearsed, so I don't know. We'll see what we find. We haven't been to much of Europe yet, just up in the Netherlands. I thought we could go somewhere in Eastern Europe. Let's see. How about somewhere in Romania? Never been to Romania. I like these mountains. How about Galati, Romania. Sitting on a lake and a river. Let's see what they have going on here. Galati, Romania. Okay. Whoa, parking job, dude. Beautiful trees. Everything's kind of old concrete road, concrete wall, concrete sidewalk. Building, not concrete. Well, I don't think. Let's move down the street a little bit. This is Strada General Street. And then this word, Lone Dragulina. This is from October 2012, so a few years old. Everything looks pretty crisp and sharp though. Somebody likes orange. These parking jobs, I don't know what's going on here. Whatever. Clearly narrow streets, so you're just trying to get out of the way. This is not really paved back here. Really just an alley. Let's get out onto hopefully a more main street. Not sure what's going on here to the left. Lots of green. Looks like gardens of some sort. Okay, out on a main street. This is very pretty. I like this little fence here for pedestrians. Got some recycling going on. Gotta enjoy seeing that. All right. This is nice. Green, blue sky, pale pinks. Not sure what that's about. Some business, I guess. This looks like a very peaceful town. Quiet. Imports. Lots of apartment buildings, all in varying degrees of state. They look old, a little Soviet, some of them, but yeah, it's just an apartment building. That's quite a sight. Let's come out into this intersection. Good pedestrian crossing. Signage. Luck Oil. 621. Who knows what that could mean? Probably expensive. That's my impression of a lot of European countries. It's just expensive per liter. Wow, look at this. Palace of Justice or something. Pretty cool, sort of brutalist, somewhat. It's a pretty neat looking building. Got the ACs out the window. Coca-Cola. This is becoming a trend. Not by accident, I don't think. They really got into all these markets. Good for them. I like this wide street. Lots of sky. I don't know. It just doesn't feel too dense. It feels nice and spread out. Everyone's got space. Okay, this looks a little dense, clearly, but just looks very livable. You could move around freely. Obviously, this is an amazing building here. Can we go up this street? I hope so. What do you think this is? Boy, I'd love to see what that looked like originally. Can't tell. Huh. If there used to be more windows, or that's just always what it looked like. That's really cool. I have no idea what it could be. Maybe you think a train station? I always want to guess train station, but this must be religious now. Oh yeah, what am I saying? It's clearly a church of some sort. Something about it looked slightly more... Well, it didn't really look like a church, I guess. But now I see it, of course. That's just a neat old church. Lots of apartments. Everyone living in apartments. It's a big city. Alright, we've reached a dead end, and let's pop up and see something else. Okay. Some heavy industry going on over here would be my guess. Let's see if we can get down in there. Oh, not too much. Let's go over here. Boy, that is fenced in. No admittance there. Yeah, it looks like a maybe coal plant, power plant of some sort. This is a large bridge off to the right here, or long at least. Can't really see into this. Construction zone or industrial zone. Big giant pipes here. Fuel, water, I don't know. Can I go up? Come on, let me up. Alright, let's see. Big power lines here. This must be a power station of some sort, would be my guess. Maybe. Yeah, it's gotta be a power station. Okay. Shame we can't see into more of there, but it's private property, I guess. Alright. Some interesting sights so far. Wonder if we can go down to this street along the river here. Very pretty. Big wide river. Wider than my sense was from the map. That's beautiful. And distant hills. Royale. Oh, okay. You missed something or something. Roundabouts, everyone's got them. Why can't we have more? I think that's going to become a trend in these videos. Me complaining about roundabouts. But more respect to the countries that have done it. I think they do it for a reason. It saves time and stress. It's just a better way to move. Wow, look at this place. Can we get into here? What do you think? Let's try. Alright. Pop down. Kind of dark here. Well, that's a fail. Let's try this one to the left. See a little better. Okay, here we are. Not as impressive as I thought from the outside. A million steps. Neat pavers here. I like this shape. That's cool. Great view out here. Oh man. Great place for a picnic. And then, is this a museum? Maybe you could visit the museum. Can't tell. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's drop down somewhere else in town. How about Micro 38? Interesting how they've broken up these areas. Okay, a little more narrow. Older apartment buildings. Love these trees here, just parking right in between the trees. Great shade. Scaffolding. They're keeping it up, giving it a fresh coat of paint, looks like. That's great. People walking around. It feels just like a very sleepy town. Maybe, I wonder if it's like a Sunday morning or something. Something about it feels like a Sunday morning. Just kind of quiet. A few people out getting pretzels. Yeah. Looks great. I'd definitely check this place out. Galati. I wonder where that name came from. Is that a... I don't know. Oh, I can't go down this street here. Okay, I mean, this looks like just great area to live. Quiet. It's got some restaurants. Let's check out... Oh, some of these streets aren't mapped yet, really. Alright, looks like trains come down this street. Or trolleys. This is a really neat looking truck here. Wow. Some sleeping car, maybe? It's got... Wow. Interesting. It's like a really rugged camper. But it's probably used for construction. Oh yeah, it's probably these. But it looks like you could use it as a camper. Come on, get back to work. Alright. Parking on the sidewalk. Interesting. I assume it's legal, just it's allowed. Don't have any idea what most of this is. Can we read this sign? Not too much. Bronze, aluminum. Oh, is this scrap? You get prices for scrap? That makes sense. Luck oil or Luke oil. Interesting. MHC. Yeah, this must be trolleys that come down here. All these wires overhead. Let's see if we run into a trolley. Or was there... There might have been one back in this stop. H-Spital. That's an interesting spelling. Or... Is that hospital? Or maybe it's just something totally unrelated in their language. I want to read that as hospital. Got a horse here. That's a neat old sight. Boy, oh boy. Still keeping the horses at work. Hey, they're ready to go. I'm sure that horse is happy to be alive and working. This is kind of a cool building. Brutari. Tassi. School uniforms, maybe? Yeah. I'm pretty impressed. It's very just very walkable, very quiet. Looks like a nice day. And I love the access to the river and nearby towns. Let's check out one or two more places and then we'll call it a day. I want to go somewhere up in this region. I can't. All right. How about somewhere here? Okay. Further up this way. I don't know. I've lost all sense of where I am. This is from 2018, so quite recent. This is neat. Is that must be the flag. I don't think I know the flag. Oh, maybe it's not a trolley, it's just... Is that how the buses run? No. Well, I like what I see. It feels not so different than a lot of the US, right? Like, this looks like I could drive down the street and almost not realize I'm on the other side of the world here. Just feels pretty normal, pretty well kept. Some of it's a little run down, but you'll have that. Definitely some Soviet influence in architecture. European vehicles. Oh, there's a Kia, I think. This looks like a big shopping area. I mean, this is just a mall. Cinema City. Yeah, it's kind of remarkable how not different it is than much of the US. Like, this really doesn't strike me as that I don't know, just that different. I feel like I could be very comfortable living here. Alright, somebody gotta clean that up. Very heavily fenced in this area. This definitely feels different than at least where I'm living. But very common in lots of the world. You gotta be safe. And so everyone builds their own little compounds. I wonder if they still get to know their neighbors just as well, even though they have giant barriers. Like, I mean, we all have fences here, many of us. But there's something about these fences, they're just a little more, you know, my neighbor doesn't have this around his house. So I feel like people keep to themselves maybe a little more. Maybe it's just everyone's used to it, and it's just about keeping your house and family safe. This place has a pool. This is a big old house. Something kind of out of place about this one. Just want to peek at it. Yeah, somebody has a little more money there. You wouldn't know it from the street almost, though. Alright, let's check out one more place, and I'll call it a day. This has been pretty good, though. Galati Romania? I've lost track of where I am. Galati Romania. Okay. Shopping mall. I'm alright. How about somewhere over here? Is there any shopping streets? Let's see. Here we go. This looks like... Ooh, a market. Oh, this looks like a fun place. Tons of shops. Wish I could read all of this. I could guess, but it would be a poor guess. Any restaurants? This is a great old building here. Look at that. Wow, look at that detail. Pharmacy? Yeah, it's just a pharmacy back in the day. Boy, the juxtaposition of this and like this. Ugh. And this is even like an interesting old building. But boy, that has been let go. Love these roads here. Very quaint with the stone. Tree lined. I bet all these apartment buildings looked really nice when they were built. But they've all kind of aged a little unpleasantly. Some of them, it's just the coat of paint we're talking about. But the overall look even is just a little dilapidated. Great street here, though. These all have this like curviness to them. Some architect was a little adventurous. This is a great school, or I don't know. Let's check it out. Okay. Well, not as amusing as I hoped, but it's a nice building. And whoa, look at that. That is old and clearly being updated to look more like this. I wonder if they just recently redid all this, because this looks almost new, right? Really clean and sharp. Glad they're fixing that up, because that's a good space. Well, what do you think? Have you seen enough? I think I just about have. I'm very impressed with it. It's very, yeah, very pretty. Got a little stage here. I like it. Very peaceful. Looks peaceful, quiet. Everyone's just kind of going about their day, having a good time. I'm only imagining here. But I think I could definitely see myself visiting Galati, Romania. Well, we've added it to the map. If you have any place you want me to check out, leave it in the comments, and maybe I'll check it out in a coming video. Okay, we're starting to fill this place up. Alright, till next time, hey, subscribe. Okay, till next time, bye.